A very warm good afternoon to you and welcome to Hobbycraft TV. I'm rather excited because this is the first time that I have met Josh. This is the first time that I have met the Happy Puzzle Company. Please would you be kind enough to tell everybody at home, and I will listen, your history and the Happy Puzzle Company.
Yeah, absolutely. So my name's Josh. I'm the general manager at the Happy Puzzle Company. I've been working there nearly 20 years.
What, started at 10?
This was actually my first job after I left university, and it was so much fun. I mean, when you start working at a toy company, let's be honest, who wants to leave when you're spending your whole time playing puzzles and games? But we are one of the UK's leading providers of educational resources, and we really have an emphasis on screen-free fun here. So over the next 45 minutes, we are going to get to have a huge amount of fun.
Who is the Happy Puzzle customer? Is it parents for children? Is it adults for adults?
Yeah, good question. So the typical customer is parents and grandparents of children aged 5 to 15.
Yeah.
But what we're going to see today is lots of puzzles and games for older people as well. Stuff that you can take on holiday, stuff you can play as a family, especially over this festive season. So really, our target customer is everyone who enjoys fun.
Okay, so I have an 8-year-old and an 11-year-old. Lincoln is the 8-year-old, Lana is the 11-year-old, and they are glued to their screens.
Right, perfect. That is perfect, because everything we have here is fun and it's educational and it's all about screen-free fun. We're going to see over the next 45 minutes how much fun we can have.
We're talking about real fun, aren't we?
We're talking about real fun. We're not talking about iPads. We're not talking about Kindles. You know, I'm a parent of a 2-year-old and 5-year-old, and I find it really difficult to do anything without a Kindle and an iPad. But I've got a lot of these games at home, as you can imagine, and they absolutely love it. Really interestingly, there was an article in the Times, go this really quickly, about the Happy Puzzle Company, and it went, children are very adept at singing when they think no one is listening.
Yes.
How do you get them to learn when they think no one is watching? And the answer to that question is through hands-on play. It's masking it, it's disguising it through fun, and that's what we're going to do today.
Okay, well, we are going to start at the shelf here. Now, from what I understand, the hero in the collection is actually
this one here, the middle one, the Genius Square.
This one?
This one here, yeah. Absolutely. Now, this is the multi-award winning game, the Genius Square. It has won awards globally. It's won Toy of the Year in America, Toy of the Year in Australia. It's won multiple awards across Europe.
You are a global success.
It was absolutely a global success. This game has made the Happy Puzzle Company what it is. And obviously, from the success of that, we've had many spin-off games, all of which we get an opportunity to play today. But it is fantastic, and it's super simple to explain.
I think I'm looking forward to it. So what we actually get in this collection, we get, is it all 3 of them?
Yeah, so if you were to go for the bundle, you would get
we want the bundle.
Which obviously you want to go for the bundle because you get the most choice. You get a copy of the Genius Square, you get a copy of the Genius Star, and you get a copy of the newest addition to the Genius Collection, which is the Genius Connection. That's difficult enough to say.
What if I'm not a genius? This is the thing.
Well, it's absolutely fine. Look, we're going to show your viewers, we're going to show you how simple it is to play. And these are really, really easy to learn. This is a real leveler, so parents can play with children, parents can play with grandparents, children can play with grandparents. It's for everyone.
Just as an observation, to actually have won so many awards for your product range, you've got to be very, very special.
Absolutely.
You must be filling a need in the marketplace, and I love it. So it's different. There's nothing here I've seen before. There's nothing here I know.
So, you know what? I'm a parent. You said you've got children. On Christmas Day, there is grandchildren. There is nothing more I dislike than having to do 2 things. Number 1, spending hours assembling something before you actually get to play it. And number 2, reading 16 pages of manuals before you finally understand how you play it.
Good point.
And you don't get that with either of these two. And that is why they are so brilliant, because there's no setup. It's ready to play out the box, and I can explain it to you and your viewers in about 10 seconds.
I love it. OK, let me give you the details. This is 575426. We are talking about screen-free, hands-on, fun, entertainment, challenges. They are amazing. And your Hobbycraft TV price is £54.97. This is the time to buy because, of course, we're in Craft Fest. So if you spend over £40, you'll get £10 put back on your account to spend at a different time. Now, I wanted to talk about Waxadoodles. Now,
Yes,
again,
Waxadoodles.
Completely new to me.
Yeah.
And I understand there's some here that are new to everybody, but we start here,
Absolutely. So this is the original Waxadoodle set. This is sold well over 100,000 copies since its launch. Essentially, these are modelling sticks. They are free of toxins, they are free of sorts of additives, and most importantly, they're mess-free. The one thing they're not is fun-free. And this is the original set. They're reusable,
Yes.
they come in a variety of colours, you get a modelling board with it. And this was the original set, and we launched this well over 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
And it actually struck me last summer that we could build on this and we could develop 2 new versions, and we've done that with Waxadoodles Dinosaurs and Waxadoodles Unicorns. So it's something there for everyone.
So on your screen at the moment, 942061, that's Waxadoodles. And now we're going to do the double pack, and nobody has seen these. So
Absolutely.
I've now got one for my grandson Lincoln and one for my granddaughter Lana, and that's the happy world.
So just to tell you how new they are, they docked into our warehouse less than 48 hours ago.
Oh,
they
wow.
are that new in the UK, and they're exclusive to us, which means no one in the world has them, and these are brand new, and they are going to be fantastic.
Do you know, I'm excited about these because I've got 2 very I've got an artistic husband and I've got artistic grandchildren. And the fact that these are reusable, because they've made models and then the model's done. And that's it. I'm loving the fact that they can use their creativity and make and do and colour and then do it again.
Exactly. The colours don't bleed. Like, you know, with the putty you get at home, there's no worries about mixing the pieces together because you can just pull them apart. And also, when you leave them out in the air, they don't dry. They're not rock solid
they don't
24
get
hours.
spoilt.
Absolutely. So I've been using these sets for weeks now, trying to build samples and designs, and they're good as new.
Please, may I give you the details? It's 693710. Remember, you have got the brand new, unseen until by human hand until about 48 hours ago. They are absolutely amazing. Everything is there available for you online, and that's Hobbycraft TV. Now, they're making me play.
Yeah, come on, let's play, because that is the best way to explain it. You are new to the Genius range. Because previously, when we've done this with Dan, he's becoming a bit of an expert now.
He's a clever clog.
He's a clever clog, and he likes a bit of healthy competition, but you have not seen these before.
No.
So this is the Genius
is this mine
Square.
and that's yours?
So absolutely. So I'll explain it. So we've got 2 products here. We've got the Genius Square, which is the smaller box, as you can see here. Now that's the one that comes in the bundle.
Right.
That was the original product, and we've got the Genius Square XL.
And that's what's in front of me.
It's exactly the same. That's what's in front of us. The reason why we're going to play with the XL as opposed to the Genius Square is just because it's easier to see on TV.
Okay.
But the rules, the gameplay is exactly the same. So the type of person who is going to buy the larger one is perhaps someone who's given this to an older person, because obviously with bigger pieces, they're chunkier, they help with dexterity as well. The smaller version is great for travel.
I didn't realise they're connected.
They're connected, exactly. So they're like Tetris pieces.
Yeah.
But the smaller version is great for travel. There's very few pieces, which means pieces aren't going to get lost. They're really, really durable and steady. As you can see, look, the pieces are connected. You're not going to break these anytime soon.
I'd love to see all your awards on every box.
Oh, they are absolutely brilliant. You can actually see some of the awards down here on some of the boxes. I can't remember which one's there. We've got the Good Toy Award. We've got the Best Toy, which I think...
Down here.
I can't remember where that one's from, but we've got so many awards, you can actually see them all on our website.
Perfect.
But shall I explain to you why these are multi-award winning?
Yes, you might
and we're going
have
to see how fun
again.
they are. So it's worth noting that in each box you get 2 boards. So you can play this on your own or you can play it against an opponent. Just for a size comparison, the smaller version, the regular version, which is part of the bundle, is approximately 16 centimetres squared. The larger version is 26 centimetres.
Okay,
so you can
got
see
the
the size
details of that on
difference.
the side of the screen.
So, really simple, we're going to explain it in 3 steps. First thing I want you to do is take all your pieces, including these brown circular blockers, out of your board. There you go, let's keep the pieces separate so we know what's who. So we'll take them all out the board. We used to get people messaging in during COVID, because what they'd done is they bought a set for their grandparents who lived up north or in a different country, and they used to do game nights on Zoom.
Oh, that's really cool.
Because it is so simple to do. You can play with people all across the world. You can buy 2 sets, 3 sets, and give yourself 4 or 6 boards. It's endless how many you can do. Right, so you've taken your pieces out. So
yes.
First thing, you can do the honours. There are 7 dice there with coordinates. First thing I'd like you to do is roll the dice for me, please.
All of them?
All of them, all 7 of them. And the first part of this
and where do I roll them?
Well, you can roll it on the table. You can roll it on the floor, but it's going to take a while to search for them, so I suggest the table. Perfect, and that's going to give us 7 coordinates.
Yeah.
So first thing you're going to do is you're going to place each one of your 7 blockers, these small round brown pieces, in the corresponding coordinates on your board.
Okay.
So we've got F1 here.
I've got A2.
Yeah, so we'll both have A2.
Right.
At the end of this, our board will look the same because we're putting them in the same pieces.
F1.
E4,
E4.
B4.
E4?
Yeah, so we've got B4.
E4?
F2 if you haven't done that one.
Done that one.
E4.
Oh, no, I did F1. F2.
E4, A2. And then you've got
A2, E4, yes.
Yeah, D6.
D6.
D1.
D1.
And if you haven't already done it, F1 as well. So you'll know it's the same because our boards will look the same. Now it becomes a race.
Oh, we've got to fit them.
You worked it out straight away. Look, it's that simple. The race now becomes who can be the first person to fit their remaining pieces into the grid. It's worth noting, by the way, in this game, there are 62,208 different challenges. 62,208 different ways the dice could roll, possible combinations. Right, you get going, right.
And I think you should give me a head start.
You think
You're
so?
a nice person, you can give me a head start.
But this is a real leveler, because you know what's great about this is you don't have to be a genius, as the name suggests, to solve the genius square. You need. Oh, see, I thought I'd managed to solve that, but I hadn't.
I think you need to go somewhere.
You think I should? Maybe I could do it with one hand. Let's see.
One hand behind your back.
Oh,
would
so
be
no,
good.
I thought I had that.
And we're not allowed to move. You're
not allowed to move the blockers. Of course, you can move the pieces around as many times as you like.
What am I doing here?
Of course, there are multiple different ways to solve this.
This is my first time. You're not supposed to be mean.
It's becoming a race. Look how good it is.
It's a race that I'm losing at the moment.
Oh, I thought I'd solved it there. See, just when you think you've solved it,
something changes your mind.
Some of the levels are easier, some of the levels are harder.
Okay.
It's obviously a bit more tricky when you're doing it live on TV.
Actually, I didn't move the circle. Is
someone shouting in your ear telling you you're cheating?
She accused me of moving a circle, and obviously that's not the case. So I need to find some more space somewhere.
It's tricky. I think we've got all the harder levels here.
Right, come on, you
Have you done it?
Come on, no, but I'm getting hopeful. That's all I'm getting is hopeful at the moment.
This is quite a tricky one. I think we've chosen a tricky. Normally, you can. I mean, some of these levels, by the way, can take as little as sort of 10 seconds to solve. Others are a bit more tricky.
Hang on, if I can get that
sorry, I really don't want to disappoint you, but I've done it.
This one.
Sorry, well, look, whilst we're waiting.
There, and
You were close. I mean, I don't know if you're close. You might be close.
I might not be close.
But I managed to win that race.
Yes, congratulations.
But obviously, with
How
62,
do you feel
I feel victorious. I'm so delighted to win. I mean, I probably should have let you win, given it was your first go.
I can see why Dan likes this. So tell me what else is in the bundle.
So this is the Genius Square and the Genius Square XL. Absolutely fantastic. Again, it's a real leveler. For some of these combinations, there's only one way to solve it. For others, there are multiple ways to solve it. So some are slightly easier, some are slightly harder, but you can see how this is so much fun. You can see how it's great to play, and unlike a lot of games, by the way, you know, sort of those board games that you've got to set up and they take sort of an hour and a half to play, you can play this for 10 minutes. You can put it on the coffee table.
Keep talking if you wouldn't mind.
We might be here a while. You can put it on the coffee table. You can get it out again. You can play over and over again. You don't need to commit to playing for hours on end. And that's why this is so much fun. And this is why this is the genius. Have you done it?
No.
Okay, if someone can just bring over a saw, we can perhaps saw this, but obviously that's not allowed.
I could get there. I could get there. Okay. Oh.
There you go.
Thank you.
And you know what? You don't need to be a genius solver. The kind of person who's going to be great at this game is someone who's perhaps really good at spatial awareness. You just need to see where pieces can move. But it's really fun because parents can play with grandchildren and children can play with parents, and it's so much fun.
It can't get boring because it's different
with
every
this many
single
combinations.
Time.
It is
shop
so
online,
much fun.
You can get all 3, which is incredible. So they want to see the connection yet.
Should we move on to the Genius Connection? Right, I'll put these over here.
Absolutely incredible. I actually enjoyed that, and I will get better.
You will get better, absolutely. You get better. You know what? As you practice, you begin to notice different things, and
it's half term, end of October as well.
Exactly.
So it'd be really good to have these with the children.
Oh my gosh, this is just hours of fun.
Yeah.
So much fun with this. You can play it over Christmas. You can play it over half term. It never gets boring, as I said, because there are so many different levels. And it's probably worth noting, by the way, that each of these Genius games is given a Genius rating, and you can see that.
Me in the gallery.
You can see that on the front of the box. So the Genius Square is level 3 out of 4.
Right.
This is level 4 out of 4, by the way. So just to make it a bit more complicated, this is level 4 out of 4.
Can you tell the gallery to stop teasing Grandma? It's not. It's not
you know what, gallery? Come on, please. It's her first go.
Yeah.
You know what? Tease Dan, because he's done it loads of times.
Yeah.
Right, so this is the Genius Connection. Again, it's super simple to explain, and you'll work out what you need to do straight away. But there's a slight twist with this one, something which our fans of the Genius games have actually called for many times. So I'm going to put these to the side for the moment. I'm going to explain what they are in a moment.
Do I need my glasses? It feels like I do.
You might do. But again, like the Genius Square, there are thousands of different combinations with this, and it's super simple.
Are we emptying it?
We're going to empty our boards here, and we've both got 2 boards. Again, you can play on your own, or you can play against an opponent. Okay, so you can see how much fun this would be just challenging yourself, trying to beat your own time. We've run competitions, by the way, where people can send in videos of them. The fastest time to solve the Genius Square? Do you want to guess?
Go.
7.2 seconds. So if anyone solved it faster than that, please get in touch and let us know, because we've never seen it.
Just going to say clever clogs, that's
Absolutely, very clever clogs. So,
okay.
On each of these boards, there are numbers 1 to 100. The camera should be able to pick it up there, starting 1 at the top and 100 at the bottom.
Yeah.
And you get 2 of these dice here, just 2.
Yeah.
And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to roll the dice, and it's going to give you 2 numbers.
Yes.
In your pack, you've got 2 yellow pieces. You've basically got, I think, we mix these ones up. I think we mix these ones up, so I should get 1 start and 1 end, and so should you.
All right.
And so if you put them together, by the way, they almost make like a little arrow.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is you want to put your pieces on the board so that through the triangular cutout, you can see those 2 numbers. So we can put this on here so you can see number 4, and you can put the other one on here so you can see number 76, which is, where's that one here? Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter which way round you put it, because ultimately the arrow is the arrow. And then it becomes a race, just like the Genius Square. But instead of filling in the gaps, you are racing to make the connection. But there is one other rule. Because once you've made your connection, what you then need to do, and this is what makes it extra tricky, is to turn all of the remaining pieces upside down and fit them into the spaces. So just because you've made your connection and you thought, well, that's super simple, I've done it really quickly, there could be an extra twist because you might not be able to fit your pieces in, so you might need to start all over again. I'm going to explain these in a minute because these are actually genius. But should we give this a go? The race is to make the connection and then fit the remaining pieces in.
Okay.
Should we give it a go?
Yes.
Perfect. So this is the newest connection to the Genius range. Actually, there you go. So that would make a connection, but because there's no single piece, it can't be the right connection because I can't put anything in there.
Okay.
So I might want to go a different way.
With that one.
Or
that one.
That would fit. I should turn my pieces the right way around. That would absolutely help me.
I think my pieces are going the wrong way. Right. And
so it can't be this one. It could be this one. This could be more of a difficult challenge. Who knows?
So, are you using both sides of your pieces? Oh, right.
What do you mean, sorry? So at the moment, you're just making the connection. So you can use...
Sorry, I've been looking at the wrong side.
Huh?
I've been looking at the undery side.
Right, so now I've made another connection, but again, I've left 2 gaps. That can't be the right... Every time I play this one, I play it in the office, and I play it with friends and family, and you know what, I mean, we always solve it, but other areas seems to be so much more challenging.
Okay, so we're making some headway.
Yeah?
So there's no single one, so we'll have to move you out. And let's try this one.
No, that can't go there. So your aim is to make the connection here.
But I still can't get to there, can I?
Are people giving you hints in your ear how to solve this?
Let's put that way. And maybe...
Right, so I've got this. I've managed to make a connection where feasibly I've got enough gaps.
In
fact, you've done the same as me.
Yours looks exactly
there you
the same.
go. Now it would become a race to fit all of these remaining pieces in. Can we do it?
So we turn them over the other way now.
Now you turn them over the other way, exactly. But it's worth saying, by the way, that just because we've made the connection doesn't mean that we can fit all the remaining pieces in.
Okay,
and if we can't fit all of the pieces in, I'm gonna say something different. Again, it becomes quite tricky. So we might not have made the right correction.
In the middle?
But I tell you what. There is always a solution. For each of these Genius games, not only has it been designed by a brilliant inventor, but we've also developed computer programs to double check and make sure that we can always solve these puzzles and challenges.
Okay.
So they are always possible, even if we can't solve it live on air.
Do you know, I need this for Christmas. I need this for the family coming round. They will
It is so much fun. Look, whilst you solve that, can I explain these?
Go ahead.
So, like I said,
are they different boards to play on?
No, they're exact same boards. But do you remember I said with the Genius Square?
Yeah.
Depending on the roll of the dice, there might be one way to solve it, or there might be 10 ways to solve it, and each time you don't know how difficult the challenge is going to be. Well, we took that on board for the Genius Connection, and we actually included these cards. So I don't know if you can see them here. We've got a starter card. We've got a junior card. We've got an expert card, and we've got a master card. And what we've done with these is, rather than say roll the dice, of course you can just roll the dice and choose a random level. But if you wanted to start off with an easy level, like say, for example, you're 2 people presenting on TV, and you don't want to embarrass yourself in front of the nation, and you want to pick an easy level, we could do that, and we could choose a challenge that was from the starter level. So if I just take these off for the moment.
Because I'll do that as well, but I already did it.
Yeah. So I just did it before. We're just testing out. So if I put look, I'm going to choose the first one here, which is coordinates 69 and 96. So if I put these on here, you'll probably see that actually they're quite close together.
Okay, start again.
So quite easy. So 96 is one.
Yeah.
And 69 is the other, which is, where's that?
Did you say 96? No, 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see, because they're quite close, this is one of the easier levels. And now you can see how it's probably quite easy to fit your remaining pieces in. Yeah. Exactly.
So we came in on the hardest level.
So there is a chance, because we don't know how difficult the roll of the dice is, there is a chance we have chosen one of the harder levels, the master levels. And of course, the brilliant thing about including these cards is, if you're not an expert at the Genius Connection, and let's face it, this is the newest addition to the range, so not everyone is, you can build up your skills. You can start on the starter levels and go up to the junior or an expert, and eventually you're kind of mastering the master level.
These are actually fun. I like them.
I mean, we love these.
I like them a lot.
Also, by the way, the great thing about these cards is if you are playing with a younger child, so say it's a parent and a grandchild, or a grandparent and a grandchild, you can challenge each other with one person choosing from one card and another person choosing from another card.
Which is the easiest level and which is the hardest level?
Well, we've just done the first one on the starter level.
Okay.
So that is the easiest, and that's why the pieces are so close together. I mean,
expert.
I'm not even going to attempt the master live on air, but
go for it.
We've got the junior level as well. So I mean, in theory, if I was to choose 89 and 92,
Yeah. I know they're moving us on. We're running out of time. They're making us.
Fine.
But you can see I actually did that fine, can't you?
Absolutely. It absolutely works, 100%. But you can see how much fun it is. We love this.
Honestly, it's incredible.
We put it down here.
Just
Clear
to
some
make
room.
sure you don't miss out, I think it's an amazing offer. I know that you're actually buying something that will engage minds. And all of those people that when you're getting on a bit and you walk out of a room and you think, oh, what did I walk out here for? You need a genius. You need to get the brain working in other ways than it has already. So although it's great fun, and it is great fun, it can be a great help too.
Absolutely. There are so many studies on how toys and games can help with things like dementia and dexterity issues, hand-eye coordination, all of these vital skills that either people need enhancing when they're younger or practicing when they're older. And puzzles and games are a really, really nice way to do it.
Oh, I've never even thought of that before talking to you today, Joshua.
Well, that's
so thank you.
So good. Absolutely.
This is making a world of difference, and I'll just bag everything up and order it. Make sure you get your order placed as soon as you can. And this is how you do it.
Should we do the...
Seen something you love on Hobbycraft TV? Then shopping with us is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Item numbers are displayed on the left of the screen for products live right now. Simply head to hobbycraft.co.uk/TV. Browse what's on now, find other products you'll love, and simply add to your basket and follow the checkout. The first time you shop with us, you'll have the choice to create an account. Products will be dispatched and delivered straight to your door. You can also explore recent shows and find exclusive TV-only deals all in one place. Hobbycraft TV. Watch, create, innovate.
How often does Dan win, seeing as that was his voice?
Dan wins about 50% of the time. But he's
done it a lot, though, hasn't he?
He has done it a lot. He's got these games at home, and he's very experienced at the Genius range. He's a good challenge, but the Genius Star actually is one that he didn't solve.
I'm not.
Well, there's time. You know what? Maybe by our next show, you'll be an expert. You'll be the genius.
Be kind to Grandma, okay?
So this is the Genius Star. This is the third product in the bundle. As I said, the Genius Square had 62,000 different challenges. This has got over 165,000 different challenges, so only the extra 100,000 to play.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
This is for ages 8 to adult, and this is a really nice game. It works in a similar way as the Genius Square does. So we're going to take our pieces out without getting them all over the floor, and we get 7 dice. I'm just going to whiz through this because we've got so much to get through this show, and it gives us 7 coordinates. You get these little triangular blockers with stars on that you're going to put in the corresponding coordinates.
So you call them out and
so we've got number 1, number 22, number 40, number 23.
Call them out slower. Number 22.
Sorry, number 20. 22, 40, 23,
40,
17,
20,
17,
17,
27,
27,
and 30. And if you have messed it up, by the way, all you need to do is look at my board. It's not cheating because they'll just look exactly the same.
Okay, where are you, number 30? You are there. Right.
Perfect. Again, this is Genius level 4 out of 5, so this is quite a tricky one.
Why am I different to yours?
What do you mean? They shouldn't be. I think maybe you've put...
Hang on. What
there isn't a 20.
There isn't a 20.
No, there wasn't a 20, so I think it was... That's right. I think you're missing a 30. Yeah, there you go. So, again, it becomes a race. The first person to fit all their remaining pieces in is the winner. One slight twist on this one. You'll see on the blue pieces.
Yeah.
On one side, they've got a star, and on the other side, they are blank.
Yeah.
Now, of course, you can use them what I'll call upside down, which is without the star, and you can split them up and you can put them wherever you want. But in roughly 42% of the different challenges, you can solve it with the star intact.
Okay.
So if you think you're really confident and you want to go for a double win, go for it with the Genius Star intact.
You say really confident.
Yeah, you know what? I'm always confident before I do it, and then I just embarrass myself. So let's see if we can race to fit these pieces in. Again, this is a head-to-head challenge, brilliant to take away, take on an aeroplane. These are, look how big the box is, by the way. It's so thin, you can pack that in a suitcase, you can take that with you on holiday. It's absolutely great. We love playing this. We, of course, have this at home and everyone loves it.
It's not going to go there.
No, again, this, look, so the Genius Square should take anywhere between sort of a minute to 2 minutes to solve.
Go,
this could be slightly longer.
How long have we got?
Oh, I love playing this. I'll stay here all day if you have me. But again, like the rest of the Genius range, there is always a solution. I'm not going to be as confident. I'm going to split these pieces up just because I think I'll find it more difficult to do it without it.
I don't think I can keep the star. And
no, you might not be able to.
Keep the star.
I know, it's always, that's what I like to do. I like to try out and pretend I'm really confident at first, but it never really pans out. It's like most things I do. I start off incredibly confident, and then I realise that it doesn't quite work how I want it to.
Right. Okay. Do I get points for nearly getting there?
Yeah, I mean, like, if we're getting points for nearly getting there, I would have definitely won that. But it's probably worth saying that each one of the levels on the Genius Start, unless you are actually a genius, can take anywhere between sort of 2 minutes to 5 minutes. So this is significantly more challenging.
This is cool.
But it is so much fun. And with
cool.
over 165,000 different challenges to do, you're absolutely never going to get bored of this. You get this out on Christmas Day, you play it whilst you're waiting for the turkey to finish. Again, it's really nicely designed. You can leave this out on a coffee table or a mantelpiece and get this out when friends come. It's really unique.
Okay.
All this is a simple mathematical concept, which says if you roll these specific coordinates,
I don't want to be beaten.
there's always a solution. Have you done it?
No.
Oh, I really thought you'd done it again. Where's that saw, anyone?
Mind you.
Any saws?
One of us only has 2 pieces
that is
left,
absolutely
and one of us
true.
has 4.
So you are a slightly bigger genius than me. But this is the Genius Star. This is also part of the bundle. They're absolutely fantastic, all completely different and great.
So we need to do, we need to go online so that you can see to get your order placed. I know how much you will love it again and again and again. Right, let's talk Waxadoodles.
Should we come down to Waxadoodles here?
I think we want to, is it dinosaur you were saying? Which one are we going to first?
Well, we've got all 3 versions here, and I thought the reason why I set out all 3 versions is because they're all similar.
Can I have it from scratch? Because I haven't seen them before.
Yeah, absolutely. So, let's start off with the original set. So this is Waxadoodles.
Right.
So these are bendable modelling sticks. And essentially what you've got is sort of like pipe cleaners coated in wax. Right?
Oh, then.
And because they're quite sticky and they're quite rigid, you can use them to make all sorts of 3D shapes. You can use them to make 2D pictures and designs and things like that. Now, in the original set, you get 150 Waxadoodles, and these are the colours that you get in the original set.
Yeah.
Just want to point those out here. You also get a modelling board that you can create your designs on. You also get an instruction booklet, and in your instruction booklet, it does include some examples of the sorts of things you can build. But if you didn't want to go ahead with one of those, you can just simply build your own shape. You can build a picture. Here's a couple of examples I did earlier. And you know what these are also great for, as well as being a creative art kit? They're also really great for younger children when it comes to letter formation.
Yes.
So if you've got a child who's just learning to write, why not get them to use these Waxadoodles to help create their own letters and words and things like that?
A lot of sense.
Exactly, you know what I said at the beginning, it's about making education fun.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, what's really great about these two, if I take 2 Waxadoodles, a blue and a yellow, which normally if you were to mix sort of Play-Doh together or something like that, you'd get green. But again, if you didn't want green, that's the end of it. I'm going to squish these together as much as I can and simply peel them apart, and they've retained their original colours. Okay, the colours don't bleed. If I stick them on the table here, I can push them down as hard as I want, peel them off. There's zero mess. Again, I'm not suggesting you were to eat these. This is absolutely not a food. I need to make that really clear. But if you were to eat these are free of toxins and all sorts of chemicals and stuff like that.
I mean,
but they're really so that's a
children
fantastic.
Put everything in their mouths.
Exactly. What a lovely butterfly.
Thank you.
Assuming it is a butterfly, not something else.
Close. It's very close to a butterfly.
Is it? Okay, fine. We'll assume it is. Obviously, in the original set, you also get a plastic bag as well for storing your waxy doodles. But the great thing is, so these have been out of the bag now for about a year and a half, right?
Oh, really?
And admittedly, you can't obviously tell this on TV, but when you're feeling this, these are as sticky as they were on day one, right? They don't lose their stickiness. You can still use them to build shapes and things like that.
Yeah, okay.
And Waxy Doodles has been a top seller for Happy Puzzle for many, many years.
I'm not proud of this, but I've done something. What's your favourite thing to make and show?
Oh, I mean, this is one of my favourite things. Look at that. Doesn't that look good enough to eat?
Yes.
That looks absolutely good enough to eat, doesn't it?
This is enjoyable.
That's absolutely brilliant. Look, it's the wrong season for ice cream, but I'm sure we can make a Christmas tree or something like that.
There is no wrong season for ice cream.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I'll buy that.
I have ice cream every single day of the year.
Do you?
Yeah.
Ooh, delicious.
Every day I have ice cream. Love it.
So that's the original Waxy Doodle set, and we thought, okay, well, how can we build on that? So we developed 2 new editions.
Well, I just heard about unicorn and dinosaur in my ear.
Absolutely. So we've got the unicorn and dinosaur set. Now, we've elevated each one of these sets. With each of these sets, instead of including a whiteboard like that, we've included 2, I'm going to take these off for the moment, 2 heat transferred boards.
Oh,
so you've got a unicorn theme on one, and you've got a dinosaur theme on the other. So straight out of the bag, you've got something new to build on. You've got these nicely designed themed boards that you can construct on. As well as that, we've also made sure that all the colours included in each of the dinosaur set and the unicorn set are dinosaur and unicorn themed. So we've got some examples here of some of the things that you can build, and we've got lots of greens and browns for the dinosaurs, and we've got lots of pinks and purples and yellows and blues.
You see them?
For the unicorn sets.
Superb.
You know what? I would love to say that I built these myself, but I didn't.
Are you saying you didn't, Josh?
We got in touch. I built that dinosaur here.
Meh.
That was the only. I know, it's rubbish, isn't it? We actually got in touch with an artist who's close to our office, and they did a fantastic job building all of these. We've got a fantastic. Look, if I hold this up, how great is that? By the way, that unicorn.
It's lovely.
And you can build all sorts of things.
Even if, say, you made your monster, you made your dinosaur, and you Lincoln kept it in his bedroom for a year, and then normally after that amount of time it would have got thrown away. He can remodel it.
Absolutely. So people use Waxy Doodles on birthday cards as well. Happy birthday, 8, and a year later you can take that 8 apart and make it a 9. Also with the Waxy Doodles and dinosaur sets, what we've included are these punch cards as well. Now I've taken some of this out, but if you are not a fabulous artist, we've actually included these kind of wooden cutouts that you can decorate yourself. And also included in each set are these glue dots. So essentially you can decorate a dinosaur or a unicorn, and you can glue it to a mug, you can glue it to a photo frame. I haven't done it with this one, but here's an example of, and this is one I did whilst I was waiting for my show. This is a before and after. So I don't know if you think this is any good or not, but I tried my best.
She's lovely.
The one thing worth noting as well, of course, you can cut these. So if you want to cut them to shape, of course, they're not going to go back together if you cut them. But you can create all sorts of lovely shapes and designs, and you can decorate photo frames, as I've done here. And you can decorate cups, and you can use your Waxy Doodles on pens. I knew I'd knocked that over.
Who is Jess?
I have no idea. Jess is a name that I thought was easy to do with Waxy Doodles, because I thought anything more complicated, it might not work.
I want to make a Laura. My youngest daughter is actually 45, and she suffered brain damage at birth. She had meningitis and septicemia. So my Laura is still very young. At heart. And so my Laura would love these.
But you know what? These are great for all ages, because if you think about this. This requires hand-eye coordination. It requires dexterity. It encourages creativity as well. Now, those are all skills that are needed and loved at all ages. You don't need to be sort of 3 or 4 or 5 years old to be able to do them. This is for ages 3 to adult, but anyone can play with these. I have honestly had so much fun building that dinosaur. It was like a mindfulness project.
Yeah.
I sat there with a picture and I copied it and I was cutting it and I kind of lost my train of thought. I was in the prehistoric zone. I don't know if you can call it the prehistoric zone.
I am supposed to be retaining a train of thought right now, and I'm not.
They're so much fun.
I'm doing a Laura.
You've got so many beautiful colours. With the dinosaur set and the unicorn set, you get 180 waxy doodles, a variety of unicorn dinosaur themed colours. With the original set, you get 150.
Can I just show you these? Because you were saying these have been out of the packet for how long?
Well, over a year now. I mean, these were open sets. Look. These have been out for ages.
And they are still exactly as you would want them to be.
They are still sticky. And these are a fantastic formula, which means they're not going to dry in the air. They're not going to bleed when you mix the pieces together. They're mess-free. They're stress-free, but they're absolute fun. And we love these. These are the dinosaur and unicorn edition are brand new. And I promise you, these are going to fly. People are already loving these.
I'm sorry, I'm enjoying myself too much. There's so much for you on the web that you have not as yet seen. So please go on there. The Bee Genius is very busy. Lost for Words, and I've wanted that.
Have we got time for Lost for Words?
We haven't even talked about it.
Have we got a bit of time?
You've got 1 minute. What
right, okay, really quickly. Lost for Words is a challenge, is a card game with 500 different challenges.
Do it.
On each one of these cards, you get 4 words. I'm going to put the phone down. Your job is to work out a single word that goes either before or after each of these words. It's the same word to create 4 new words.
Okay.
500 challenges. Let's see if we can get this. The words are stand, letter, room, or paper. It can go before or after. So stand. Well, think about stand. What comes before or after stand? Stand, letter, room, paper.
Hang on.
Don't turn it over because the answers are on the back. Come on, someone must be screaming in your ear.
No. Click, green.
No, tell me when we've got 10 seconds. No.
Box.
Tell me when we've got a few seconds because I'll give you the answer. But there are 500 challenges and this is so much fun for the family. Great to get out of Christmas on Christmas Day with everyone around.
Come on, tell me.
Fine. So the word is news. So you've got newsstand, newsletter, newsroom, newspaper.
I like this.
There are 500 challenges.
Thank you. We're done.
Oh, is that it?
So much. Had a wonderful time. Please remember you can shop online. Thank you so much.
Thank you.